Good afternoon. In 2013, my two daughters and I lost the most important person in our life, their father and my partner, to suicide. And when he passed away, it shook our family to its core. I grew up in an African American family, and normally when something tragic happens, we try to laugh or pray the issue away. But we were suffering in silence, and I didn't have the coping mechanisms or the outlets to know how to get help. But one fundamental day changed that forever, and it included dance, discussion, and Beyonce. I'm so serious. So you see this picture here, it's my daughters and I in my bedroom on a summer day. They asked me to dance with them, and they turned on Beyonce because they knew I was a stan, and I joined in. So I debated with them that I was a cool mom and that I could actually dance better than them. I think I do a pretty good job. And we had the time of our lives. When we were done dancing, my eldest daughter sat down and she talked to me about how she felt about her dad passing away, how she felt alone, and how she was dealing with a bully in school. I learned that day that we weren't having the important conversations, but that movement and communication can open up lines of discussion and communication for us that could change our lives forever, and from there I was able to get help. And that was the inspiration for us to create and co-found Cool Moms Dance Too. Cool Moms Dance Too is a family dance, fitness, and expression class. We developed this programming because we understand that physical and mental health is something that is really, really important. And if we give families the tools to manage this, that they can teach their children how to have coping mechanisms that are realistic. The reason why this is important is because 40 million people are suffering from mental illness. Also, 6 out of 10 youth who are suffering from depression, they never receive care, and it's often because they're isolated and don't have an outlet to connect with someone. Also, in Georgia, we're ranked 40 out of 51, 1 being the best, 51 being the worst, in our mental health index as far as providing care. This means that we're not meeting the mark. We need to find interventions that are practical and culturally relevant so those who need care actually receive it. And that's on a physical and mental level. So I am a fitness professional. I have 14 years of experience in the dance world, and I'm also experienced in finance. And my daughters and I co-founded this organization because we were our first clients. We were the first people that needed this, and we found an amazing community of moms, mental health professionals, and organizations who understand that this is an intervention that could be helped on all levels. So we designed a program called the CMDToo Dance Expression Class. It's certified through national and international agencies, and it includes 30 minutes of hip-hop dance fitness and 15 minutes of dance expression. The dance expression portion of our program was helped developed by dance movement therapists, where we integrate dance movement therapy activities like mirroring. Mirroring is where you put somebody in the center of the circle, which we call our circle of trust. In that space, you're supposed to feel comforted, supported, and have a community that's there for you. And there to do a movement that they enjoy and that feels good to them in the moment, and we copy that movement to show them that we're there for them and giving them that therapeutic support. When I tell you that this is something that has helped women in domestic violence shelters that we've worked with and their children feel like they have dignity and that they can talk about things that are difficult, it has been an amazing intervention. To date, we have helped over 1,500 people through schools, organizations, mental health communities, and we have worked with the National Alliance on Mental Illness, Kate's Club, the Georgia PTA Association, an amazing program with the Atlanta Hawks where we brought communities from all over to work together to do something that was fun to kind of dignify and bring dance as a way to connect these communities. But in order for us to scale and grow our programming that we've been doing across the Metro Atlanta area, we need to provide accessible, convenient, and culturally relevant programming wherever you are, which is why we've been developing an app and an online application. The CMDToo online application will provide a subscription-based platform for families, for teachers, instructors, to be able to provide these classes locally, which means our community partners here in Atlanta will be able to provide our classes. We also have program providers in Ghana, in New York, and LA who have been asking for this, but we physically can't meet the needs, so we've been developing the app. We need your support if you can support us in being there and telling other organizations about us, bringing us. We've done programs with AT&T where we can come out and do adult-based programs where you can see how this connects communities all over. We're here to help the community at large and destigmatize mental health. Thank you.
So good. Thank you. All right, Jen, it's appropriate that you get to ask the question because I know you would be dancing to Beyonce also.
Thanks, Jeff.
Give us a question.
I knew that was the most obvious connection.
Right.
Thank you for sharing your story and for using the skills that you've clearly, even that didn't seem connected, to do such a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
And so with that, it said you gave a lot of great experience with your fitness background, and this looks like a new one as far as technology that you might not have the experience with, and even the counseling piece that comes from other ways. How have you developed the background and the experience to make sure that it's all creates the best product?
So what we've done, we've created an advisory board and council where we bring in professionals that meet all the needs that our company provides. So we have dance movement therapists, we have therapists, we have someone in the technology space. We also have fitness professionals, those are in marketing, business development, to help us guide this train on the right track. I'm committed to this because I lost my partner to something that I feel was preventative. Felt like we could have helped him. And I don't want other children who are growing up to not have the coping mechanisms, you know? So I made sure that we were equipped and we had a blanket of security of people who can really make this happen. And we have an amazing business model. I would love to talk to you all about it even further because we're gonna do this no matter what. Everyone in this audience needs preventative care. We all need something that can help us de-stress and keep ourselves together on a day-to-day basis. And this is something that I curated for families, but I want you all to know that as a community, we should all be here for each other to make this better. So if y'all want to join me and add to the crew, we can do that as well. But we have a really amazing group of advisors who bring in individuals that can help us streamline our services as well as our programming to provide the best program possible.
Thank you so much. Give it up for her. Thank you.